What if you could become a better person, not by working harder, but by taking one small step a day? And not because you're a bad person now, but because there's something inside you that's ready for more. How to Be a Better Person gives you one tiny step a day you can take to be the person you want to be. My mission? To help you live your best life. Hey there, y'all, people, folks. This is Kate, and you're listening to the How to Be a Better Person podcast. Today is Friday of Martin Luther King Jr. weekend here in America. Because MLK is so associated with being of service, and because Fridays on the podcast I talk about how to be a better person with your finances, I'm coming to you with an idea that will help you give giving back a more strategic place in your life. And that is to set a goal for how much you want to give back this year. It could be a dollar amount or a number of hours, or both. This will help you keep tabs on how generous you're being and inspire you to pay more attention to this very important part of life that often gets overlooked when we're thinking about what we want to do in the year ahead. Donating money is often something we leave until the end of the month to see how much we have left over. There's nothing wrong with that, necessarily, but if you're waiting for extra money to be lying around at the end of the month, you can be waiting a long time. Setting a goal for how much you want to have given by the end of the year will help you stay on track to give an amount that's appropriate for you and your budget. It's the same for the number of hours you want to donate to a cause you care about. If you leave this item open, it'll be mighty easy to blow it off when you don't 100% feel like going out there and volunteering. Or you'll forget about your sincere intentions to help out and spend the time when you could be giving back deep in a binge-watching wormhole. So let's bring a little more intention to our giving back this year. What do you say? The first step is to pick a dollar amount that you want to give. Keep in mind that your donations are write-offable. And then you're going to need to track your donations somewhere so you can see how you're doing. You can use a notebook the old-fashioned way, which is what I do because I just like it, okay? Or you can use the notes on your phone. Or, of course, there's an app for that. There are probably many, but the one I found that looks like the best match is called It's Deductible. And it helps you track donations of things like clothes and household goods, as well as money and miles. It's useful at tax time because, like the app name suggests, donations to nonprofits are tax deductible. But I'm suggesting that it can also be motivating to look and see how close or how far away you are from your goal. Doing so will help you remember to prioritize giving. I only wish the app had a way to track the hours you spend, but I suppose it's not included because it's not tax deductible. Again, that app is called It's Deductible, and no, they are not paying me anything. I am just telling you about it as a service. The hours you spend should be tax deductible because your time is valuable, and that's why you should also set a goal for how many hours you want to donate to charity this year. And if you feel like you don't have the money to donate, you might think there's nothing you can do to give back. But showing up is a huge help to all kinds of organizations, and if you set a goal of volunteering 12 times this year, or once a month, you'll be motivated to find the opportunities to do so. Again, you want to track this somewhere. If you do want to volunteer 12 times this year, I suggest finding a page in your notebook, because again, I love my paper notebook, or in your notes app, and make a list of numbers 1 through 12. Every time you volunteer, write it on the list so you can keep an eye on how well you're doing. The truth is, what you track has a tendency to improve because what you focus on grows. So put this adage to use in service of your being of service this year. And speaking of goals, just a friendly reminder to make sure you've laid eyes on your New Year's goals this week. If you haven't, take this as a nudge to go review them so that you stay present to them. After all, it's hard to meet a goal you forgot you had. Take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for listening to How to Be a Better Person. Our theme song is Left for Deadish by Junior85. The podcast is mixed by Sound Advice Strategies. If you liked what you heard in this episode, share it with someone you think would like it too. Your voice matters. Also, How to Be a Better Person has an official newsletter that sends the past 7 episodes, a sneak peek of the week ahead, and one well-chosen meme to your inbox every Saturday morning. Sign up at beabetterpersonpodcast.com and click on Get Podcast News. I also love to hear from listeners. I love it. Send me an email by clicking on the Contact Kate button at beabetterpersonpodcast.com, tweet me at KateHan, Katehan, or find me on Instagram at Kate Hanley Author. I look forward to connecting with you.
This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.